friends, welcome back. You clicked on the title of this video, you know what it's about. I'm going to share with you 3 affordable farmhouse decor DIYs you can do. Let's jump into this. For our first DIY, we are going to make faux cotton stems, and these are so cute to decorate for, but I've seen single ones of these sell for anywhere from $4 to like $8. First, you're going to need to go outside and find a bunch of sticks. Sticks are great for DIYing because they're free. And then while you're out there, also find yourself a pine cone or 2, also free. The only thing you really need to buy are some cotton balls, and you probably have some of these lying around in your house already. I did. That is all you're going to need, so essentially you can do this DIY for $0. So first you're gonna start by taking your cotton balls, pull them apart a little bit to make them look a little more real and undone, and then you're just going to glue these onto your sticks. I tried to do them sort of around the twig parts of the branch, but you can also put some further down the branch. It helps if you pull up a picture of an actual cotton stem to sort of see how they look. Next you're going to just pull off some of the little leaves of your pine cone, and you're going to use these to stick onto the twigs so they sort of look like the base of the cotton balls. You're gonna wanna apply 2 to 4 of these per cotton ball. And then that's honestly it. I just sort of filled these in until each one looked full and done. And you can use these all over the place, stick them in a vase, use them on your mantle. Super cute, super easy, and super affordable. For this next DIY, we're gonna make a classic farmhouse decor piece, and that is one of those market signs. So the first thing you're going to need, obviously, is a piece of wood to put your sign on. I just got a piece of balsa wood at my local craft store, but you can get a piece of wood at like Lowe's or Home Depot. The next thing you're going to need is whatever you decide you want to transfer onto the wood. Now, I just sort of freehand drew up what I'm going to put on my wood, but if you're not comfortable doing that, you can just print something out. A website that I really like to use to do different fonts and like different text and stuff is picmonkey.com, and you can decide exactly how you want it to look and the fonts you want to use, and then just print that out on a piece of paper. To get started, you're going to take whatever you are transferring onto your wood, and you are going to flip it backwards so that you're on the back side of it, and using your pencil, you're basically going to sort of like scribble in the entire back end of each one of the letters. Essentially what you're doing is making a DIY transfer paper. Then take the piece of paper, flip it back over, and place it onto your wood where you want it to lay. Then you're just going to take the pencil and you're going to trace out each one of the letters. Apply a good amount of pressure, because basically what you're going to be doing is transferring the lead from the back of the piece of paper onto your wood. And you'll see that when you're done, you're going to be left with the image or the text transferred onto the wood in a nice, really faint line. So all that's left to do now is paint it in. I'm just going to use some cheap acrylic black paint. You don't need anything fancy. And then again, just a super cheap little black paintbrush, and just taking my time, I'm gonna slowly basically just sort of fill in where I traced this onto. And remember, don't stress too much about it being just perfect, because the sort of whole like rustic farmhouse look is kind of the whole point. So if you don't get perfect lines, it's totally okay. Now these last 2 steps are totally optional, but I decided to take it outside and sand it a little bit, just because that gives the letters a slightly more rustic look. And then I happen to have some clear varnish laying around from another DIY project I did, and this will give the wood just a nice sealed finished look. Again, it's totally optional, but it does finish off the piece really well. Okay, for our final DIY, we are going to make a jute basket, or like a rope basket. All you're going to need is some rolls of rope. You can get twine or jute. If you sort of shop around, you can find this for really cheap. I suggest you try Walmart or check out Joann Fabrics. Lots of times Joann Fabrics will have a Retail Me Not coupon for 40% off of a single item, so you can get this for pretty affordable. We're going to wrap the rope in a circular pattern to make the base of our basket, so you're going to make it about as wide as you want your basket to be. And for each interval, you're just going to hot glue as you go, so you're hot gluing the entire thing into place. Once you get the base as big as you want it to be, you're going to take the rope, and now you're going to basically work your way upwards, so you're stacking the rope on layers on top of each other. Once you get to the desired height that you want for your basket, you just glue it off into place. You can obviously make these different shapes and sizes. I kind of wanted a low bowl shape. Then I'm just going to take 3 pieces of the rope and braid them together to create 2 handles that I'll glue onto either side of the basket. And then that's it. My basket is complete. right, friends, that does it for these DIYs. I hope that you enjoyed. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and I will see you all in my next video. If you're looking for some other fun, affordable DIYs, I will link some of the ones that I've done in the past in the description box down below. Lots of Dollar Tree and other budget DIYs for you to check out.